In a quiet, forgotten town, nestled between misty hills, lived a reclusive doll-maker named Elias. His shop, filled with exquisite dolls, drew both admiration and fear. Each doll, with its porcelain skin and glassy eyes, seemed almost lifelike. Townsfolk whispered about the curse that surrounded Elias, rumors of dolls that moved in the night, and the eerie sounds of laughter echoing from his workshop. One stormy evening, a curious girl named Clara ventured into the shop, her heart pounding with a mix of excitement and dread. She was drawn to a particular doll, dressed in a tattered lace gown with eyes that seemed to follow her every move. "That one," she whispered to Elias. He frowned, warning her. "That doll carries a dark history. It once belonged to a girl who vanished without a trace." Ignoring his words, Clara took the doll home. That night, as thunder rumbled and rain lashed against her window, Clara placed the doll on her bedside table. As she drifted into sleep, she heard a faint giggle, like the tinkling of wind chimes. The sound sent chills down her spine, but exhaustion pulled her under. In the dead of night, Clara awoke to find the doll sitting upright, its eyes glowing faintly. The giggles grew louder, transforming into whispers that filled the room. "Play with me," the doll beckoned, its mouth moving without a sound. Terror gripped Clara as she realized she couldn't move. The doll reached out a porcelain hand, its fingers stretching impossibly long. Desperate, Clara remembered Elias's warning. She had to return the doll. But as she tried to rise, the doll's grip tightened around her heart, a cold, unyielding force. "You can't leave me," it hissed, the once innocent eyes now filled with malice. With all her strength, Clara finally broke free and dashed toward the door, but the doll was faster. It leapt from the table, landing with a soft thud. Clara stumbled backward, the doll standing tall and menacing. "You can't escape the curse," it growled, its voice echoing like 1,000 lost souls. In a moment of desperation, Clara flung the doll against the wall. It shattered into pieces, but instead of silence, a cacophony of laughter erupted, filling the air with the cries of countless children. The room trembled as the fragments began to swirl, reassembling into a new doll, one that looked just like Clara. The next morning, the townsfolk found Clara's empty house, the doll seated on her bed, its eyes glinting with a sinister glee. And the doll maker? He continued to work in his shop, crafting new dolls, each one more lifelike than the last, waiting for the next child to succumb to the curse.